Today I am going to try out some new makeup products that are new to me. They're probably not necessarily new to the drugstore or wherever. I don't even know what I'm using at this point. So I do know the first thing I'm going to use eyeshadow wise that's new is this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow. Because it's new, I'm going to use this LA Colors 6-color eyeshadow. This is in the one Playful. As you can see, I have used this thing to death. These are the greatest transition shades right here. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It works so great. You'll see. Here we go. I may fast forward while I'm doing certain things, so if that's the case, I'll see you when I slow back down. Alright, now that I have the transition shades on, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Golden Emerald. When you take it off, it has a little thing in it that you remove before you use the product. Never used these before, but I think that they would be best applied like with your finger, but I really hate applying shadows with my fingers, so when they're ones that you use your finger for, I tend to go for like a very flat brush. So this, I believe, is technically a concealer brush. There's the brand that it is. I got it off Amazon, and there's the number. And I just do a little bit of a patting motion at first, and then I kind of blend out. This does have a little bit of fallout, I'm noticing at first, which I think this tends to be more of a loose eyeshadow. It's not technically a loose shadow, but it's not your standard pressed eyeshadow like you would get in a palette. I always have tape down on my eyes just in case I do get fallout from any eyeshadow. So it doesn't really, and I don't have my foundation and everything on yet, so I don't really mind if I get fallout at this point because I can still wipe it up before I put on my makeup. So that's one suggestion. If you have a lot of eyeshadows that have fallout, just do your eyes first and then do your makeup second. I have this little thing from Clinique. I'm just going to use this middle shade right here. I'm going to try to transition a little bit more with it. That is helping quite a bit. That adds just a little bit more depth than that original pink shade. Sorry I didn't stay in the same palette. So that's one problem I've been having with trying to create content for YouTube is a lot of people want you to just use the same palette constantly. And I really like to jump from palette to palette. So that's something I'm trying to get used to, is using the same palette the whole time. If I've ever used this primer, I don't remember how I felt about it. It gives a nice little glow to the skin. I have not ever used this Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation. I just picked it up for the first time the other day, so I'm going to try that. And I will probably end up fast forwarding through this because it takes me a while to put on foundation. that's one layer down. I would say that's pretty light to medium coverage, and I like quite a bit more, so I'm gonna go in with the second layer, see what that does. Hopefully that'll build up. So I would say this is a medium coverage foundation. It's definitely not full coverage. It's definitely dewy. When they say it's dewy, it's dewy. So now that I have my foundation on, I'm going to go in with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. This is in the shade 20 Light Beige. Seems to layer on top of this foundation quite nice. So if you like this foundation, this is a good concealer to go with it. Alright, so now I'm going to use this Winky Lux. Isn't that packaging so cute? I'm going to use this Light Box Strobing Balm. It's basically a highlighter. It's a cream highlighter, so I'm going to put it on before I put on my powder. I'm just gonna put that over here. So that method seems to be doing pretty good. So if you have or are interested in getting these Winky Lux cream highlighters, make sure to just tap them in with your finger, because when you use the sponge, that makes your foundation move. But if you don't use the sponge, it won't. So the next new product I'm using is also from Winky Lux. Isn't their packaging just beautiful? It is called the Diamond Powder. Diamond powders are a girl's best friend in the shade Light. Alright, so I'm going to use this Physicians Formula Glow Boosting Beauty Balm BB Bronzer. This one's in the shade Medium to Dark. I pretty much love all of their bronzers. So, let's see. I may have used this one before. It looks pretty new, so if I've used it at all, I've forgotten what I thought about it. And I'm going to use this Covergirl Classic Color Blush. This is in the, oops, there went the brush. This is in the color Soft Mink. I already know I love this one. This one's like my favorite drugstore blush. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it, so, you know, if you like a matte blush, this is not going to be for you, because it does, you see, my cheeks got a little bit shinier from the blush. Alright, I just think that looks beautiful. I don't know if everybody else likes it or not, but I highly recommend this blush in the color Soft Mink. Alright, so I went off camera and I went ahead and smudged out my lower lash line and put on some eyeliner. It still seems to be doing good. I keep getting better with each use, so figured I didn't need to show that on camera. It's putting on eyeliner. You just put it on. So now I'm going to put on my brows. Since this is a different product, I figured I would turn on the camera to show you. This is a little e.l.f. product. It's called the Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. I have used this before. I don't normally use this kind of product in my brows, so you'll get to watch me try this time. So, see, if you want a super dramatic brow, which I feel like is the trend right now, these gels do a really good job. I mean, that did a good job, and it's super easy to put on. I am just so accustomed to pencils. I've been using pencils like my entire life. So, I don't know, this feels weird, I guess, is the best way to say it. It's not bad, and it's not difficult. You know, it would be different if this was super difficult, like I could complain about it, but it's, at this point, it's not super difficult. It's just a different process because you're using a brush as compared to a pencil. So I'm going to use this RK by Kiss All Over Glow Highlighting Powder. I know I already have highlighter on, but I didn't put it on my nose. And I mean, what's wrong with more highlighter? Anyways, I picked this up in Florida. This is a brand that CVS carries. I don't know. Our CVS's do not carry this brand. Ugh. Look how pretty that is on top of that other that I already had down. Isn't that nice? Look, a little bit less shimmer, more shimmer. Yeah, I don't know if CVS carries this anymore because I've only seen it in one store ever and it was in a different state. So if you see this, I would recommend it. I like it. This is in the shade Luminous Glow. I don't know if they have more than one shade, but if you see it, I mean, I would recommend it. So let me know. If you have a CVS near you that has this brand, let me know if they still carry it because I've never seen it where I live. All right, I went off camera one last time and I used this L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. Y'all know how to put on mascara. It's a good one from the drugstore, super affordable. People have loved this one for a really long time. Do I think there's better? Yes. Would I still use it? Obviously. And I also put on lip liner, and this is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the color Rush. I just popped that on. The last new item that I want to review is this Winky Lux, also beautiful packaging, Lip Velour in the shade Babe. It says ultra long wearing lipstick delivers intense pigment with a delectably lightweight moussey texture. Infused with natural vanilla for the ultimate lip experience, this lipstick is packed with suspended pigments to give lips a cushiony plush feel. Okay, cute packaging again. So anyways, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you learned something. I hope you liked the video. I hope that you enjoyed just learning and seeing new products. Some of the products aren't new, but you know, if you're searching for them, maybe they're new to you like they were to me. So if you liked it, just be sure and subscribe to my channel, and that way you'll be able to see when I upload the next one. Thanks for watching.